Hello. Do you ever use that old typewriter behind you? That? The old Underwood here? Yeah, from time to time I use it for monthly progress reports, you know, administratively. But apart from that, no, I don't really use it that much anymore, not since the zine was suspended. And I don't really miss that. Typing up editorials on that typewriter, every single keystroke was like a steel spike pistol shot right through my ears. I don't really miss that too much. Getting kind of hard to find ribbons for that, to be honest with you. Have you ever been train hopping before? Like freight train rail riding train hopping? No, I attempted it once, almost 35 years ago, and the attempt ended disastrously. But outside of that, no. You do have a couple of rail riding, train hopper punks cousins who made the offer to me to take me on what's considered a local, a short line, a short run. These are like the wild child, daredevil, crew change Carhartt kids, and so to anticipate a future question, would I still be willing to make the attempt, have the experience? Yes, I would, believe it or not, so long as it was in the company of some of these cousins of yours, because that's how you want to do it, with well-seasoned, very experienced rail riders having your back. Yeah, that'd be the only way to do it. Do you have an astronomical dry cleaning bill? I do not. I have a zero budget dry cleaning bill, and I will tell you why. You know those menacing, ominous labels you see sometimes? Professionally dry clean only. This garment must only be dry cleaned. Here's an insight about those labels. You can go and fill up your sink with lukewarm water, put in some liquid detergent, and then put these clothes in the wash, and rub-a-dub-dub, scrub, there you go. Because that's exactly what I do. Then you rinse them real well, you dry them very carefully, and if needs be, you apply an iron. The worst that's going to happen, generally speaking, is that the dye will bleed a little bit, or the lining might shrink a little bit, but that's about it. Now mind you, there are some garments which you will utterly destroy if you plunge them into water, but for the most part, you can hand wash dry clean only clothing, and the sky will not fall. You see, the world will not come to an end. Yeah. What is your reaction to Tenacious D breaking up? Believe it or not, I actually know who Tenacious D is, and more to the point, I love Tenacious D. On one of my drinking cassette tapes, I actually have a Tenacious D song. And these are cassette tapes which are compiled with songs which must attain a certain special musical magic. We don't just put any old song on these drinking cassettes, no. They have to be magical. And one of them, I think it's side B of my second cassette, is a Tenacious D song. To address your question, if they did in fact break up, let's eliminate all of the middle ground malarkey and just get right down to the cause and effect. Are you trying to tell me that Tenacious D broke up because of that kid's lack of marksmanship? Because that kid missed, Tenacious D breaks up. That's the follow-through? That's the logical progression that you are attempting to depict to me? Uh-huh. Well, then it follows that Tenacious D would be just fine if, in fact, that kid had not missed. You see, is that the parallel logic? Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. What is the story behind the formal picture of you that used to be up on the wall at different punk houses and even some venues? Give me just a moment. There we was one left. Could you by any chance mean this? This photo portrait? There are 3 reasons why this exists, and none of them have to do with ego or vaingloriousness or anything like that. No, nothing of the kind, in fact. 3 reasons. 1, it was a keepsake, a memento for when I'm not around anymore, just something to remember me by, same as any photograph of anybody. 2, it was a reminder that as much as I'm in the background, if you ever need me, there's some emergency, some trouble, I'm still here. Just like a fire extinguisher or a lifeboat, inconspicuously off to the side and forgotten, I'm still here if you should ever need me. All you need to do is get a hold of me. The third reason that it came to exist was, it was what I took to calling the absentee middle finger. You see, I can only be in 10 or 12 places at the same time. Beyond that, I'm spread too thin. So I just cannot be everywhere at once. And so, if there happened to be a room somewhere where there was a rumor monger, or a gossip, or a liar, or some other little licentious punk-ass bitch, some trash talker, who sensing that I'm not around would start spewing all of the garbage, look up on the wall, guess what? I'm still here. I might not be here in the room with me, but my presence is still here. I'm still seeing everything, and it all gets back to me, and I'm going to find out who's saying what. I'm still here. So in my absence, you still have me there, looking down at you, you little piglet you. Those are the 3 reasons. Oop. I could have saved myself some trouble. They're printed right here. The keepsake, something to remember me by. The reminder that I'm still around should you need me. The absentee middle finger. Yeah, that's what that was. That's what that is.